In the game, though. Welcome back. No, I know. Yeah, can you share that full screen projector with me as well? Oh, yeah. Discord. Okay, perfect. I'll find your virtual cam. Don't worry. I'll figure it out.
On the stream. Hello, I'm back. Yeah, the audio setup is a mess. But this is the first race. We have 14 to go. We'll be good. We'll be good by the end of the event, surely.
I think you're just going to need to share it with me on Discord because I can't see the view screen without removing my camera.
What did you say?
Can you just share the projector with me on Discord?
Oh yeah, of course.
Probably.
Let me share, turn on camera like this. There you go.
Perfect, thank you.
So for this first race, we've got Marius, MinHS, Level Code, and Anal. And so far, they're doing pretty good. Already all on track number 3. All of the timers are perfectly synchronized. Absolutely amazing to see. So, yeah. Very cool game, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this one does turn out. Obviously, Marius already moving on through, I think, a little bit ahead of everyone else at the moment. But I don't know, maybe no surprise there. Marius has been playing TrackMania forever, as far as I can tell anyway, and is starting out pretty strong on these tracks.
Exactly. Someone mentioning the stream display. I made everything. I hope you like the stream layout. Took me a lot of time. I hope this is pretty good for you. We don't get the game sound from all of them. Maybe some of them are streaming without talking too much. There you go. We can get some game sound from MinHS too. You should get the game sound. You probably don't have it in Unlock, but they will get it on stream. Just so you can hear the music from the game.
Yeah, it's nostalgia, you know? I mean, I don't care. Ooh, Marius has caught and crashed. Maybe there's a chance for someone to catch up a little bit here, because Marius is going for this backwards cut and struggling a little bit with it at the moment. So this is definitely a chance for the other two racers to gain a little bit of time back.
Definitely a chance for them to catch back. I'm gonna reduce a bit the sound of the POVs, gonna put back the music, because maybe the third runner is not talking too much. Let's see. Yeah, we only got the game sound on Anal for now, so we're gonna use this POV to put the game sound.
Yeah, and Min has caught back up to Marius off the back of that last track as well. So these two very close together now.
Yeah, we can have a look at Min. Oh, they're like 1 second apart, which is pretty good. Wait, no, the first player is actually Anal. Anal on track number 6 for now.
Oh, no, I don't like this map. Yeah, I don't like this map.
I just saw Min catch up with Marius on the previous track, and I was like, clearly, well, these two are on the lead now, because I assume Marius was on the lead. But no, Anal has overtaken and is cruising off into the distance over the ice in a very large truck.
So what is very interesting on this game on ice, and also I think on United Forever, you can just go 90 degrees sideways and you will still continue straight, so you don't do any ice lights. But I think it is faster to go 90 degrees sideways on some maps, which is a cool technique. It was ice before ice Ancient 2020, you know?
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. We'll see then. Is there any risky strats that either of the other two players can use to catch back up? Marius does seem to have gained a little bit. Min has fallen behind by, well, about 5-10 seconds at this point, but not too much. There's, I'm sure, time left to be gained on this one, but Anal holding on to that lead at the moment. Marius is going to have to drive well. We have to talk about menuing, right? It's always a thing in speedrunning, and right now, I think Marius is gaining like a second every time he goes through a menu. He just seems to be a little bit quicker getting through those.
Exactly, menuing is important in speedruns. On TrackMania speedruns, we use in-game time. Normally, we only count the driving time. But for this kind of events, it's way easier to organize if we use real time, so with loading time. So they do have to be super fast in the loading and to not mess up in the menuing. And for now, yeah, it seems like Anal is still number 1 and is only 4 seconds ahead of Marius in the bottom right corner of your screen.
Yeah, trying to catch up at the moment. Min has dropped behind after catching up to Marius, but falling behind Anal as well. It is going to be Anal versus Marius. That's a full crash from Anal at the moment. If Marius needed a way to overtake, there it is. Straight in front of Anal after that was a big crash. One big mistake, and Anal drops back behind, all of the lead gone.
Exactly. Just trying to connect my custom bot name in order to send the messages in chat. We're doing good, very professional stream. Like the layout is professional, but the rest maybe not so much. We're doing absolutely okay.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, sure, it will be fine by the end of the event. It's the first race. You can all join in on the upcoming race if you want in the chat. You don't need to know the tracks. Like, this is a very fun event. For charity, there will be some goodies to win for the winners of each race. I will need to discuss with Tona about this. He already confirmed that he would offer some goodies. I don't have more information for now. But yeah, you can expect to get some custom goodies if you participate in the event, which is pretty cool. And you can also try to speedrun TM Original and post some speedruns on the leaderboards because it's one of the least active games. And because it's one of the least played games as well, since you need to to play it on Windows 10. On this older TrackMania game, you have something called Starforce, which disables you from playing the games on later Windows system because Starforce is not supported anymore. And I think Starforce was used in order to not hack the game. Like you would need to buy the game to play it. You couldn't hack it online, and somebody found a fix for it, and now you can play them on TM 2020. And we can see Anal just jumping on the side, catching a checkpoint right there. They don't need to get any medals on this track. They just need to finish. But on some other speedrun categories that we will see during the weekend. Oh, we've got the Discord notification. Sorry, I'm gonna disable the Discord notification. Yeah, it's because if I put Discord streamer mode, it removes our names on the overlay. So 1 second, I will fix this.
Does it remove our names?
No, it just put like an N and then 3 dots.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine if we do it. Can I enable? How do I enable the stream mode? No clue.
It is in settings, and then there is literally just under app settings.
Yeah, I know. Mode. I see it, and then enable. There you go. Oh wait.
Oh, yeah.
Disable sound. All sound effects will be disabled. Yes, I want that. Don't hide personal information. Oh, it works. Amazing.
Flawless.
Flawless. Amazing. It works good. Nice.
Ideal. This race is staying very, very close between Anal and Marius at the moment. I think Min has dropped a little bit further behind again, but you know, there's still a lot of tracks to go, and the tracks only get harder from here as well. So there's always going to be chances to catch up.
For sure. I think this run is about 1 hour long. So maybe we'll see someone finishing under an hour. I think Level Code, which is not streaming but is playing as well at the same time, is doing pretty okay. Maybe we can have a look at Level Code 1 second. I can check that out on the layout. So the timer is going to be a bit fucked for a few seconds, but I'm just going to check. I need to split as well just to catch up to them, just to see who's ahead and who's not. So let me do that. I'm also taking part in the race at exactly the same time, just so we can see who's in front and who's behind. So let me do this, and then so Min is doing okay, Marius is +3, Anal, and Level Code seems to be ahead of the race by a couple seconds, like 2 or 3 seconds for now.
Ooh.
Almost all of them on B5 or B6. So
I love the drama that we just have an extra runner that we're not showing on screen at the moment who might just be winning. Exactly, we're going to get to the end of the race and it's like, oh no, Level Code finished like 5 minutes ago.
I mean, I will tell you who has finished first. Starforce is only an issue on Windows 11, but it's fine on Windows 10. I don't think so, because there were all of these tutorials to play the older games on Windows 10. Like this Russian guy made a lot of tutorials to play Nations, the SWC, and some other games. So I think Starforce is not fine on Windows 10. Weird.
Well, listen, we've got these players playing anyway, so you know what? It's definitely possible for you to play these games still.
Oh,
that's the important thing. You know, like that's the main thing, is we can go and figure it out afterwards. But for now, it is definitely possible to play these games, and that means we get to have races, and it means we get to raise money for a great charity as well. Once again, all the donations going to Medicine du Monde.
Exactly. That's a French charity that is focused on bringing access to healthcare to anybody all around the world. Right now, the main situation, of course, is in Gaza, but they do intervene anywhere in the world where there is a lack of access to healthcare. So if you want to donate, it's just below my stream. So if you are watching some other stream of runners, you will only be able to donate on my stream. It's where the sub button is located. It's very easy to donate. And for every $20 donation, you can ask us to say a random word in the cast. Like you ask us to say potato and we try to blend in the cast, which could be very, very fun. And for a $100 donation, we will speak in our native language for 5 minutes, which could be very, very fun as well.
We did have this conversation with chat while you were talking to the players, which is, I think that means I probably have to speak in Irish for 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, definitely,
even though
with an
English
accent.
is my first language. Yeah, well, I don't speak Irish very well anymore. It's been about a decade since I spoke any Irish properly. It'll be fine.
Do it. Yeah, it will be fine. Just do it.
Take him.
That's
it. Look, we're giving them a sneak preview there. There's a little taste just to get people going.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, you tried to speak with Irish accent? I didn't really listen.
It's a whole language. Like, this is a separate language that I do not speak properly anymore.
Yeah.
Lyrium Guelga och Nilarim a Guma. Yeah, that was bad. No, see, this is the problem, Ventilo. You're thinking of Welsh.
Which is not the same language.
It is not the same language. It is not even in the same language family, really.
Clearly not.
Yeah,
so who's ahead for now? It seems like Marius is right ahead of Anal for now, which makes the rest pretty interesting, to be fair.
Yeah.
All right, send a test message. Is my bot working? Save. Surely it will work. Let me see. With my custom username. Nah, it's 2 minutes. It's fine if it's 2 minutes. It's okay. We're gonna solve it later on. It's already 12 minutes into the race. They have finished the first 2 levels of difficulty. So you can see that they were very creative with the track names on this first TrackMania game already, with like some C1, C2 names. But on some of the later games like TrackMania Sunrise, they did get creative with the track names. And this is what's gonna be interesting with a puzzle game mode. Which you will see later on. After this game, we're gonna have a look at the junk TrackMania game, if we can call them, made by the Firebrand studio with some junk physics, but they can also be very entertaining to watch as well.
I mean, that's the most fun part of any TrackMania game, is when the physics breaks, right?
Oh yeah, exactly, for sure.
There's like, Kaki would not exist if you couldn't do weird things with the physics in any TrackMania game.
Clearly. Imagine Kaki on TrackMania DS. You could go through all of the road. Like, there's one thing on TrackMania DS where suddenly your car would just pass through the ground, you know? Like some random stuff. It's very, very, very entertaining, of course.
For sure. Right. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, I think, let me try something. I'm going to have 2 light speed timers running side by side. Should be better for me. This one is gonna be wait, not the Trackathon. Oh yeah, this one is gonna be the Trackathon layer. Nope, the other one is gonna be. So let me fix this real quick, just so that I can also get the comparison between all of the runners at the same time. So I hope you are enjoying the start of this race for now, this very first race on TrackMania original. Do not forget to talk about the event to your favorite streamers. Please tell them to raid us so that people can donate to charity and also participate in the event. Marius in the lead, maybe C5. Yeah, does seem like Marius is in the lead. It's very close race for now. Like there are only 1 track apart. That's really close. We've been playing for like almost 15 minutes for now.
Marius definitely went for more cuts on this specific track as well, on C4, than either of the other players are, and that's a bit of a crash from Anal as well. Yeah. And that's helping Marius pull out the lead. I think Marius definitely just looks a little bit more comfortable with this speedrun, in the sense that he is willing to go for some more cuts. He's got them down to race safe, which is definitely not necessarily the case for some of the other drivers playing right now. They're just driving the tracks a little bit more normally, which, you know, is safer, is going to get you to the end, more guaranteed. And as you said, you don't need to worry about your time. If you fail a trick, it's not the end of the world because you are still trying to get to the end. You don't need to reset entirely to try and get back to the gold medal.
Yeah, exactly. When you do regular speedruns, normally you try to go as fast as possible, of course. And whenever you make a mistake, boom, you reset. But on these speedrun races, you make a reset, you have to continue the run. Like some of the other runners might also have made a mistake, so you can't like give up. It's not good to give up. Right, let me set up the timer. The layout has been updated. Oh yeah, I forgot that I updated the layout. My bad. 1 second. I'm setting up everything just so that everything looks clean on your end. Absolutely clean. So is this one that is connected to the race? Probably. I'm gonna check. But you can continue on casting. Do you think?
Yeah. I'm watching it all. Again, this is one of my first times like properly watching. I've seen the speedruns for some of these older games before as well, you know, but I'm just sitting here in awe and just enjoying myself watching as we play original TrackMania as well.
There you go, and now it will work. I have 2 timers running showing the same time, and now I can compare to the other runners. Oh, what a pog organizer, man.
Absolutely huge. Makes incredible sense. Where am I seeing these extra runs? The extra timers?
Oh no, I have like 1 timer for the stream and 1 over timer where I can compare to the other runners.
Ah,
so
yeah. Okay,
so
perfect. It's not on stream though. I thought I was missing something.
No,
no, that's perfect. No, that's perfect.
So now if we want to compare to the other runners, they're all on like C6 or C7. So let's go to finish C6. So after C6, let's see who was ahead. So person ahead is Marius. And then 40 seconds behind you have Anal and Level Code. And about 55 seconds behind you have Min HS. So Marius is just zooming through. We're gonna focus on his POV for now. There you go. Huge POV of Marius. Sadly, we're not using the 20-year anniversary skin because they don't really work that well on the older games. So if you are not aware, Dragon PNTM, the inventor of the Dragon Yeet, the most famous TrackMania trick of all time, of course, he made some beautiful 20-year anniversary skins on for all TrackMania games. But on these older games, they don't work that well. I tried to set them up on Sunrise, didn't work. Maybe on the later game, we'll see people using these skins. But yeah, that'll be pretty cool. All right. Marius messing up a little bit, but still doing pretty fine. Oh, he's driving backwards to get the checkpoint right there, but he got the booster and is losing some time like this. You tried to go for a risky strat? Bam! Huge,
that's a
huge mistake.
15-20 second loss already. Third time gets it. Very clean. So still in the lead. Yeah, still very far in the lead, it feels like. And depending on how much time he saves with that as well.
All of the others are on the last track of this, what seems to be the rally environment, if I'm not mistaken.
Looks like.
Wait, no, I'm not.
So yeah, we already have 3 cars, I think, in this original TrackMania game. 3 or 4. We've got the desert one, we've got the rally one, and then completely forgot what was the other one. But TrackMania at first was like a game with a lot of environments, not unlike like TrackMania 2020 where we have only 1 environment. So please, Nando, give us some Canyon on TrackMania 2020 for the 20-year update. I beg you. Please give us some Canyon.
Bring back the beach environment.
Oh yeah,
I just want to race. I want to race dune buggies. Yeah, coast exactly. I want to be racing dune buggies around on beaches again.
Yeah. I mean, you can modify the physics of your car, like we see it in TrackMania Formula League, for example, and with some custom plugins. So it would be cool if we have multiple environments in the years to come on TrackMania, but yeah, I don't think this is going to be happening. Oh, we got a donation by Jan van Ern. It was probably pretty loud, so I need to set up a bit the sound of the donation, but it's fine. It will interrupt us whenever we get a donation. Thank you very, very much for your donation to Médecin du Monde. Sound is fine. All right, this is good. We've got $6. So our initial goal is to raise $1,000 for Médecin du Monde, but we hope to raise way more if we can, of course. But $1,000 is already a very good goal if we can reach that, of course. So if you've got some friends who have like an offshore account in the Bahamas, just give them a call. Tell them, hey, if you want to avoid the tax, just send money to Médecins du Monde. Make some people happy, you know. Let us talk in Irish and in French with oui oui baguette.
So true, yeah. What is oui oui baguette in Irish? Ta something.
Tata
What's
potato.
bread? I don't.
Tata patata.
I don't think potato translates directly to baguette. I'm gonna throw that
No,
out
but
there.
this is like the local specialty, like tata patata.
Yeah,
Sounds good, no?
Yeah. I kind of back it. I should know what the word potato is. It's been so long since I spoke Irish. I don't even know what the word potato is. I need to go and do some Googling just in case. It's fine. Marius is still very far in the lead, and that lead only continues to extend.
Yeah, so in total, if I remember correctly, we have something like 50 tracks or something. Let me check how many tracks we have. We have 8 tracks for the first 7 letters, so that should be 56. Quick math, easy peasy. And then like 4 or 5 additional tracks, so it should be around 60 tracks. I'm gonna have a look on TM Original, let's see. 51 tracks, my bad, I can't even count. Oh, bro. Oh yeah, because G is the... Wait, which letter? It's the 7th letter of the alphabet, my bad. So 6 times 8 plus 3, yep.
So quick maths, but wrong. Look, doing maths on stream is always dangerous. The issue here for all of the other players is that Marius not only seems very comfortable with the reroutes, he's also just very, very good at driving the tracks normally as well. So even there's a reroute. Okay, listen, a little bit of a caster curse, but Marius saved it, so it's fine.
Yeah. So everybody is using their timer properly. They have to manually press a key every time they finish a map.
I think I'll just set a new PB on that track.
I didn't have a look at that, and we see some notification on his hand, on his stream. Let's have a look at Einol's POV, shall we? Let's see. Boom! Oh, the magic of editing. Now we see his POV in green. Amazing setup.
Absolutely huge. Looking good. And I think Marius had a couple of small struggles on the previous track. Maybe not big ones, maybe not losing a huge amount of time, but that gap should shrink a little bit if the other drivers can get through this track quickly anyway. Here on D5 for Einol. Min also on D5 at the moment, but you can see Marius'
Let me check something. So on D5...
Marius was exactly 1 minute ahead.
It was Min. 1 minute 15 ahead of, I think it was Min HS. I'm gonna have to check that out. But it was probably something like that.
Finished D5 at exactly the same time that Min finished D4. Which, so Marius about a minute ahead.
So Marius is probably 1 minute ahead, and then we will see... Let me go back to D5 1 second just to compare. So Marius is 1 minute ahead of Einol. Level Code is 8 seconds ahead of Einol. So Level Code probably in second place. Oh no, it's probably Min HS only. No, my bad. Min is in last place.
Yeah.
Min in last. Level Code in third. And then in second we have Einol, and in first we have Marius 1 minute ahead of everybody else.
Yeah.
And then they're just sliding on ice. Look at this, amazing.
Beautiful. And I mean, look, this is what ice should be, right? Bring back this ice physics.
Oh yeah, we want this ice physics in TrackMania, of course. It's like no skill in ice, you know?
This is what all of the updates have been trying to find, because honestly, Nadeo reached perfection with ice physics 20 years ago. I mean, I don't know why we ever moved away from it.
And imagine if you could do like speed slide on this, you just slide 90 degrees on the left, 90 degrees on the right, 90 degrees on the left, just like skiing, you know, left, right, left, right, left, right, would be so
cool.
Slalom
downhill, yeah. It's maybe, I don't know if I want to see that back. I already struggled enough on ice.
I'm sure you want to.
Maybe, but for now, we'll just leave it in the past, and, well, at least the players know how to drive it here. It's still there, right? We're proving. Players can just go back and use these ice physics if they want to.
Oh yeah, clearly. So race D7 driving on these circular blocks. And so, Min is on the same track, but Marius still ahead on D8. We can compare the splits on D6. It was 24.06, 22.56. So 1 minute 10 ahead, Marius compared to Min HS. And now Einol switching to D8. Oh, Marius having to respawn, but only to catch the checkpoint and then respawn. Very efficient strat. These don't even look like some regular tracks, or maybe just the shortcut. Like on the TrackMania Wii and TrackMania DS tracks, we might see a lot of shortcuts because the games are broken as hell.
I think Marius is already kind of breaking this game in half in a lot of ways. There's been a lot of shortcuts coming through from Marius on this one. And is doing very well out of it. Is, as you say, about a minute ahead of the other players at the moment.
Oh, it's a bit less than that now. If we want to compare, Min in last place, then 20 seconds ahead of Min is Level Code, 7 seconds after Level Code is Einol, and then Marius is only 42 seconds ahead of Einol. So he did lose like a 30-second lead over the course of a couple tracks. So probably his ice skills are not that good, you know, chatting. Playing all of these couple of days to not be good on ice. Man, come on.
Skill issue.
Skill issue on the true ice, man. Real skill issue.
I mean, look, still a long way ahead of everyone else. And,
yeah, clearly.
We are getting towards these more difficult tracks now as well. And so the question kind of is, does Marius continue to have that lead on the more difficult tracks? Because if Marius is still more comfortable here than the other drivers in this race, then he is going to just continue to extend this lead. There's no chance for anyone else. But maybe if Marius was just more comfortable on the early tracks and on these more difficult tracks, as things get more difficult, Marius goes for a front flip. Maybe there's a chance.
I mean, he's practicing for United Forever category where we have some stunts on platform, you know? He already practiced yesterday.
He's gonna look great once we actually force the tricks on it. I don't know if that last front flip was entirely planned, but it worked out. And Marius continues to drive through, and we'll see how well he manages to do on this one.
Wow, we got a donation by Schmaniel! Amazing, $5 donation, let's go!
Thank you, Schmaniel.
Okay, our first threshold of 10 euros has been reached. Let's go, let's go.
So much time left.
I donate an Insta 2.5 ads.
Should have spent your money on a sub, you know? That's it. Yeah, it seems a little bit rude by Twitch to have the allow the donate button and then still run ads. Just like, well, oh well. Ah well.
I mean, I did put a lot of ads on my channel. I gotta get the money, man. I gotta get my bill at the end of the month, you know? I will be trying to run ads only during the breaks, but I mean, sometimes Twitch is like, nope, we're gonna put ads right now. And yeah. So just buy Twitch Turbo. I've been using it and it looks pretty cool. You will see I will be able to showcase like 12 POVs at the same time on some of the races. So Twitch Turbo is good. Of course, you have to pay like 10 or 12 euros a month, but you get no ads at all, and thank God, it's so good. Like, you want to watch a stream, and then, boom, no ads. Like, my worst experience with Twitch ads was when I started TrackMania, like on Turbo. There was spam during the STM challenge, if you remember. It was on the very last track, track 16, which was like a crazy hard track. Now it's a bit easier because a cut has been discovered. I mean, not a cut, but a trick. And I was just on the bus, waiting for the bus. I open the stream. I see like 1 second of the stream. I see that it's about to reach the finish line, get the 200 STM, and then I see like 1 frame of his reaction and then instant ad. I was like, fuck you, Twitch. This is my worst experience with ads. This was back in 2017 and I still remember to this very day.
And you're still paying for Turbo to this day then?
No, I've only been paying for a couple months. And same, I've been paying for YouTube Premium as well, because YouTube ads, we need to talk about YouTube ads, man.
They're just off. I will admit, I also pay for YouTube Premium. For, I listen to a lot of like long videos when I'm, you know, driving the van for work or whatever. And so, yeah, Premium for YouTube is good. It's good value for me, you know. I understand why some people don't want it.
And Min just did a 2-wheel, just had to respawn. Yeah, because this car, when you steer a lot, you can see that the side wheels will lift up a little bit. Especially, you can see it on Marius' stream right now. So you have to be pretty careful. Marius finishing a race E5. Min just finished race E3, so he is like 2 tracks behind by the looks of it. I can't make sure that this is the correct track because I clearly don't know the tracks on this game. So I hope I just keep track of the correct track with light split. Oh,
Yeah,
Schneider is Balak, let's
seems
go.
to be doing well.
And maybe we can have a status update on the race. Let's see. After E5, little status update. So it's pretty tight at the back of the race. And even with Marius. Wait, so Einol is actually in first place? Really?
No. No.
After E5, it seems like
Einol is still on E5.
Why?
Einol is still driving
he
E5.
didn't update. 1 second. So I need to go back to E5.
Yeah.
Let me go back to
is currently
E5.
on E6.
So after E4, so we're gonna get some accurate timing after E4. After E4, Min was last, and then 50 seconds ahead is Level Code. Another 15 seconds ahead is Einol, and then Marius 45 seconds ahead of Einol. So yeah, Marius is clearly zooming through. Is he gonna be winning multiple races? Maybe. He's taking part as well in the Sunrise puzzle race that is gonna be happening around 1:30 p.m. European time, and which is probably gonna be one of the most entertaining races for sure, because Ventilo will be playing, and it's a French runner, and he has been practicing like crazy the puzzle run. I did practice a bit, but in the past few days I was very busy with organizing the event, so I will be a bit scuffed on the game, especially on the last few tracks. I will try my best. I don't know if I will withdraw for a race or not, because if I withdraw from a race, then I will be able to cast it with you, and I have all the knowledge about the tracks, you know?
This is true, which would make for a much better broadcast than
exactly.
Me just going crazy
I know that I will not
God.
perform that well in the race. I would love to perform in that race, but casting it is also pretty cool. Like if we can compare Marius against Ventilo, like I might withdraw from the puzzle race. I mean, either way, I will be trying to showcase this puzzle game mode at Speedrun, which is a big French speedrunning marathon. And they have a submission phase right now until next Sunday. So this is why I am also practicing on Sunrise on these puzzle tracks. But I guess I will not only submit puzzle, but submit a run of puzzle, platform, and stunts, which would be like so cool. And about an hour long, so I will need to practice for that. But I will probably cast the puzzle race with you as well, I think. And then for the turbo race, I know that Bonnie will be alone casting. I do want to play turbo. It has been the first game that I speedrun in my life. I do want to do a turbo race, so it's probably gonna be long for Bonnie, the 4 hours of casting. But yeah, I don't know. Ventilo, would you like me to race with you, knowing that you have a huge chance of smashing
Massive
me?
advantage.
Or would you prefer me to cast the race and I have all of the knowledge on the tracks? Like, you know, I know every single strat. Could be more interesting for me to cast it, you know, instead of actually playing.
Yeah. Also, I have noticed, and maybe should have noticed earlier, that looking at Marius's POV, you can actually see the split to Einol on his split timers there.
He's comparing to Einol, so 123 ahead now.
Yeah, exactly. And in fact, on Min's as well, you can also see the split from Min up to Marius, although it's quite small.
Oh yeah, we can have a look at this if you want. Wow,
yeah.
155.
Whoa, the magic of editing. And yeah, Min's a long way behind Marius. It looks like track E7 is a very long track though as well, so it's going to be hard. It took Marius about 1 minute 50 to actually finish this track. Einol currently 120 seconds into this one. So we'll see if Einol manages to drive this any faster than Marius did and gain a little bit on that gap that they had after track E7.
Exactly, and Ventilo said something very interesting. Marius is also taking part in the puzzle race. He learned the race like yesterday or 2 days ago. So he knows the strat, but he's not very used to them. So he's probably gonna lose quite a bit of time, and I would probably be of equal skill level with Marius, who could make up for a good race.
Ooh.
So
yeah, that could be interesting.
We could do that. I could race, but I need to practice at the same time. Like, I would like I have Sunrise open right now, but I can practice doing the race.
yeah. I mean, just practice live, you know. Let people know where your problem tracks are live, and maybe get some advice.
No, I will not do another stream. I can't do 2 streams at the same time.
Well, yeah.
Would be way too troublesome. But yeah, let me practice my Sunrise in the set time. You still see the game screen pretty well right now?
Yeah, it seems fine.
It's good.
It's working fine as Marius has finished the first F track and is still now about 90 seconds ahead of anyone else, which is a pretty big gap that Marius has managed to put together. Between the other 2 runners then, you currently have Min sitting just starting on track F1. Meanwhile, Anal is still on E8, it looks like. Was that a reset from Anal on E8 entirely? That would be surprising. But I think possibly that's what happened here. I missed it happening, but just based on the timer there, Anal looks to be stuck on E8 and a long way back.
Exactly. I'm just practicing my tunneling skills on Puzzle Sunrise right now at the same time. Because I did want to participate in some of the races, of course. It's the first time that something like this is being organized. And yeah, it was quite a bit of trouble to organize everything, doing the scenes. But I hope you like the stream scenes for now and the casting. We're trying our best, of course. This is probably not going to be a one-off thing. We're probably going to do this again next year with a much better broadcast and maybe with some cash prize at the same time. Because yeah, there is no cash prize for this event. This is only for the good cause. You may win some goodies. I did talk to Tona to get some goodies to reward the best players of the races. But there is no cash prize. So you don't pay for the money. You play for fun. And for the title of TM Original Champion, for example, which is a very good title to hold.
Yeah. It's a hard one to take away. There's not a lot of TM Original competitions going on at the moment. So you managed to pick it up once. It's going to be a long time before anyone can challenge you for it.
Exactly. For real, my friend.
Well, it's looking like it's going to be Marius at the moment. Let's be honest here. A long way in front of everyone else. And I think the scariest thing as well is Anal is, doing well. We've seen Anal get a couple of PBs on the tracks as well. But Marius is 90 seconds ahead and is like consistently a couple of seconds behind his PBs, which Marius has clearly put a lot of time and effort into these tracks over however long he's been playing.
Yep, so Grudge is asking, is there a way to find who plays in each race? Yep, on the TrackMania Speedruns Discord, we have a registration channel, and it's based on emote reactions, so you can see the names of everybody participating. We might put a list somewhere, but for now, this is the only place... oh, the timer broke, my bad.
The timer did break. That's fine. I mean, we can see the timer for all of the players as well.
Why did it break? I have no clue. I did Alt F4 and it broke. I did Alt F4 on Sunrise, not on my timer. Alright, I can reboot the timer, but we will not have a live comparison. Let me do that. So what is
it's like 37:08:09.
Yeah, let me do 37:30, and then let's start it manually whenever they reach 37:30. So let's do control, and then we'll do a start whenever it hits 37:30. It's the first race. It's fine if it's not perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, 38, 28, 29, boom, starting timer again. Good, you got the timer. We will not have a live comparison compared to the others. Or maybe I can get them right there. No, never mind.
Good effort.
Good effort. Good try. Oh! I know why, because my F4 hotkey is to reset my lightspeed timer. I need to unbind that. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Big DD, I know why. Rookie mistake.
I just pressed Alt F4.
I told every runner to not bind the reset hotkey in order to not press it by mistake, and I just did it. I'm not running, I know. I do need to unbind the reset, of course. Ding dong, ding dong. Let's have a look a bit at Anal POV, shall we? Is in a good race with Min. Min is on exactly on the same track, to be fair. Still 50 seconds behind, but they are on the same track, and like Marius is just zooming through on race F6. And Level Code, absolutely no clue on which level he is. Nobody's comparing to Level Code. We'll see by the end of the race. And I think like Marius only has like a couple tracks to finish. I think he's only like 6 tracks from finishing, so finishing well under an hour.
Rumor in Twitch chat is that we are going to be heading into the 3-minute tracks for the G tracks, so maybe a little bit deceptive. He is getting towards the end, but still going to be a bit of time, but could well be under the hour mark for Marius on this one.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna create another. I'm gonna prepare the next race for TrackMania DS. Let's create a new channel. I'd say it's a lot to organize, so much stuff, and we did run a bit late at the start of this. But for
I do want to know if Anal is actually PBing, or if just his medals reset at some point, and so these aren't real. But if these are real PBs for Anal in the race, then that's really impressive, because that's like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 PBs that Anal has set if so far.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he just discovered the game not too long ago.
Yeah, but I mean, even still, to actually manage to set PBs in live races, even if you've only done Discovery recently, it's still impressive.
It's still pretty impressive. I do have to say. Right, let me set up the DS race. Hello. I'm gonna ask them to join the DS run, the DS channel. Ah, come on. Hello, DS runners, please.
Mario's pretty close to his PB on this track now. 4,000's down on it, looking pretty fast. 7,000. Go on, Marius.
Go on.
Beat that PB.
I was thinking of doing some interviews of the winners, but for this first race, because we're running a bit late, maybe we'll do a short one with Marius.
Yep.
But for the other games, we'll have more than enough time.
Did people see what Marius's PB Ghost does on that? That is a 360 to reduce airtime. And now Marius is behind his PB because, yeah, fair enough. You're not going for a 360 to reduce airtime in a live run, but actually gaining back on it, Marius overtakes the PB.
Wow, Marius so strong. So, next run is going to be TrackMania DS, which is probably the junkiest TrackMania game of all time. Let me start the race on racetime.gg. So we are using an external website in order to compare to each other during the race. Very cool website called racetime.gg. Very cool. So in the DS race, we already have like 4 people waiting in the DS channel. Race is created with a nice split, correct splits and layout. Join the race via live split. Up. So I'm just letting you commentate a bit. I might mute myself a little bit if I need to talk to them and to switch back to their channel.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. And that means that I will just be sitting here watching. I will also lose my stream of Rastats, I think, if he swaps back to the other channel, which is fair enough. And I'll just be casting off the Twitch stream along with all of you, so commentary will get slightly delayed if that's what we end up doing. But don't worry about it, as Anal will move on to the G tracks to join Marius, and welcome to the spaghetti on this one. Sorry, that is Marius. I'm wrong. Marius has moved on to the G tracks, and we'll start off on the first one. This is still spaghetti, and Marius just did a 14-second cut. I was
wow, what a cutter!
Notice it, but goddamn, what a cutter! Have we checked? Is that allowed under the rules, Rastats? Is our cuts banned?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
We'll have to revisit the rules. No, it's speedrunning. Of course the cuts are allowed. That's what makes it enjoyable. That's what makes it fun, especially in the race format.
Oh, Marius on the PB pace? Come on, kid.
Huge PB pace.
Come on.
I'm going to say there's
this.
A lot of track left on this one. There's going to be a while to go. Still looking clean, though.
Oh, yeah, and you have to go on these very tiny rails. Which is not easy, but he's still in front of his PB for now. Oh, almost crashed into these concrete blocks. Still going strong. Zooming
Marius
through.
appears to have turned off overlays completely. Just focusing at this point on the PB run. Kind of wants this one. Not getting distracted by the actual checkpoint timers.
Yeah, he's clearly not getting distracted. He's still ahead. He's still zooming through. He's doing pretty good. Ooh, going through the hole. Was that good enough?
Where's the PB? Where's the PB? We don't know. I think Marius has turned off the PB Ghost as well. I don't know how fast this is compared to the PB at the moment, but he is looking good still. Not much of a time loss from touching the ground there. The acceleration penalty not too harsh on that. And Marius continues through these tracks.
Oh, these tracks are super long, man.
Yeah, we were told like at least 3 minutes, and definitely starting to head that way. But Marius still driving cleanly. There was only one small error, and we saw on the PB Ghost as well that there was a much bigger error from that as well. So this is still looking very, very strong from Marius on the first of the G tracks.
Clearly, for real. All right, let's see. On these bumpers, he's doing okay for now. And then we'll have a small break before we start the next race. And we have like 5 people waiting for me for the DS runs. How many people did register? Let me have a look. We have 6 people registered for this DS run. Oh, MiniHS is also playing TrackMania DS, so we'll give him a bit of time to set up as well once he's done with his race. So we are not gonna start until MinHS is done. So this will give us quite some time to set up. I've already started race on TrackMania DS. Nobody has joined in for now. I will go in the call later.
39.
Wow, bad chest.
Bad chest. That's quick. That is Marius, I think, continuing to extend the lead. It is up to at least 2 minutes 30 seconds now, and I think once Einol actually finishes that first G1 track as well, probably going to be even further than that.
Yep. Oh, so Chaotic was supposed to take part into the race, but sadly he had a time conflict, he had something else to do, but he will be back for United Forever this evening with a stunts, and this afternoon, sorry, with a stunts and platform race, which is going to be super interesting. And the big race tonight is going to be the Turbo race after Cup of the Day around like 8:15 p.m. European time. It's going to be a more than 4-hour race on 200 tracks. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be pretty interesting. You know, it's definitely gonna be very easy to keep track of where all of the runners are in their speed run at all times. I'm looking forward to that. I love just the aesthetic of TrackMania Turbo. I always have, even if I've never actually played the game myself.
The campaign is really good.
I know, it's the one game I'm like, I'm gonna go back and emulate this at some point. Like, this is, I gotta play this game. Maybe this is the weekend to do it, you know? I just dive into the race blind and see how long it takes my discovery run in the race.
I mean, oh yeah, you're already casting the entire day. You didn't want to cast Turbo, right? You can take part in the Turbo race if you want, but you will be completely worst by the end.
It would be, like, realistically, it's meant to be what, like a 5-hour speed run? I think my discovery is probably, you know, closer to 11 hours. So I'll finish up the race at like 5 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah, especially if you need some gold medals like on 178 or whatever.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Like, maybe 5 a.m. is optimistic. Maybe closer to like midday tomorrow.
Yeah, everybody will be watching you having like some Vietnam flashbacks of this track, you know?
Yeah, at some point, you know, the entire event just needs to move on, and I'm just left streaming on my own in the void.
And Marius already 2.5 minutes ahead of Einol. He's going so fast.
Yeah.
He has
and again,
no time.
that's going to be bigger, I think, once we actually see Einol finish track G1 here. Because Marius was very quick through track G1, and that was a 2 minute 30 lead going into track G1. So we're waiting to see. Einol is now getting towards the end of this track, and it's looking like a decent time. Marius's time was, I think, 2:39 or 2:49 through track G1. Einol not going to
probably
be quite
2:39, but we'll have to see. But Einol is on the PV. Oh, he just crashed. Come on, make it. Sub 3? No, ain't no way, little bro. Ain't no way.
It's so bad. It's
oh,
so sad.
Shit, man.
That's rough.
Oh, that's rough. Ain't no fucking way. Oh, that's a big rip for him. Let's go back to Marius PV.
Yeah, 2:45 the gap. So, I mean, Einol only lost 15 seconds.
We still have Min playing that track as well. Race G1. Let's see which time he's gonna get on the track.
Easy sub 3 minutes.
I have to restart.
Full confidence in Min right now.
It's 0.85 behind his PB. Okay, he's focused. He's completely focused. He's getting it. 0.36. Come on. 0.52. Just cut the corners. Cut the corners. Don't slam your car into a wall. Oh, he's catching up. He's catching up. He's doing it. The sub 3. Come on. Don't fail the last jump. You got it. You got it. And... wow. Oh, no. Ain't no way. What's happening? What?
Sniped by his own PB.
Oh, he got fucking sniped by his own PB, man.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it, man.
It's pretty fun, though. I mean, this is a much better start than on the PB for the next track on G... oh, never mind. There's the PB again.
Zoom. Well, the PB zooming through.
Enough. And Marius has to be... Marius is 4 minutes into this track and has not finished it yet. So all 3 players on screen are on the same track at the moment.
Oh, he just finished it. He just finished it right now.
Okay, they were for a couple of seconds there.
All right, Marius on the final track. And it's 3 minutes long, so he may be able to finish below 52 seconds if he does a 10-second PB. Wow, huge cut at the start. Cutting the corners. Easy peasy with his rally car, which is the ancestor of the Valley car, of course.
Yeah, they just added an extra letter in for Valley car. You know, you get the E in there. That's how you know it's modern.
Oh yeah, Rally Valley. Oh, I know
it's
where
the
they
family
got the
name,
name.
you know?
I'm
passed
sure
it down.
I'm sure this is the story of a name. Like, it makes sense. It does make sense, man.
Well, it just got bastardized over time, you know? That's
exactly
what happens when language changes. Rally turns
oh,
into
and
Valley.
look at this. Marius on the PB pace is going so fast. 3 minutes ahead of everybody. Oh boy. You will be able to interview Marius as I do the setup for the DS race. I will tell him to join you on stream.
Sounds fun. I'm looking forward to it. And Marius is like 1 minute behind the world record. So what we're saying is Marius can PB by 1 minute here. That's definitely something that's possible. And on one last track and then do it. But either way, incredible run from Marius, who looked
clearly
confident throughout. And I mean, finishing 1 minute behind world records over the course of a nearly hour-long speed run. Very impressive in a live setting, you know, because this is one shot. It's not like you can reset if you make a big mistake somewhere in the middle. That is a quick run from Marius.
Yeah, very, very, very quick. Still ahead of the PB. Is he gonna get sniped by his own ghost? Sorry. 2.36 ahead.
Like 2 seconds ahead of it. I don't know if that's real. I feel like he may be taking a different checkpoint order slightly here, but maybe it was about a second ahead going into that anyway. So Marius is looking very quick on the final track nonetheless.
Oh, clearly. Let me enable my my emotes on OBS so that I see all of your funny faces. And just listening to some banger music. The playlist, it's not a super long playlist. It should be copyright free. I hope so, please.
Fingers crossed.
We're gonna add some more songs for tomorrow as well. But yeah, I didn't have much time to finish the setup yesterday's evening. I will be very scuffed on the puzzle race. But yeah, so I'm not sure if I will participate or not. If I do participate, it's gonna be a good race with Marius. And if I do not, it's gonna be a super good cast. So I might prefer to get to do a good cast, as I will showcase probably puzzle at some other marathons.
I mean, it's always fun to have someone on the cast who intimately knows the game that they're talking about.
And we will be like 2 people casting, so I think I will drop out of a puzzle race, sadly, for Ventilo. Where, I mean, I am not prepared enough for it, I guess.
It just means you have more time to focus on it, and the first time you unveil it in public, it'll be perfect.
Play Valley soundtrack. I wanted to add Vast Veridian to a place, but it's not on Spotify, sadly. It's on YouTube, but not on Spotify. I do love Vast Veridian, of course. One of the best soundtrack of...
Hang on. Here's the finish line. Marius is going to wrap
done!
up.
Let's go! GG to Marius. And we will ask him to join voice chat pretty soon. Up. Marius... We will let you join stream chat for quick interview in a few minutes. Let me tag him just so that he knows that we will interview him. Up, let me allow him to join the channel. Let's go back to POV number 2 so that we see the other people. POV 2, there you go. Nice. We have MinHS on race G2. Oh wait, it's Anal on race G3 right now that is about to finish soon. Let's have a look. He's only 40 seconds into the last track. Doing pretty well. All right, let me set up what I wanted to set up. So Marius is done. There you go. I have forfeited the race. Yep, DNF. Nice. Okay. I don't know if it's possible to retime in IGT afterward. Of course, it's possible by rewatching the VOD. Yeah, you can. Where's level code? He has not finished yet. We don't know because I resetted my timer by mistake. So I can't tell you on which level is level code, sadly. I did a rookie mistake on my timer. But for the other races, normally we should be able to see where are the runners that are not streaming.
Of course, it's just easier if every runner streams their POV. Hey,
yeah, but sometimes you can't. Sometimes you don't have a good enough internet connection.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Oh yeah. So let's we still have the DS runners in their channel. Gonna check if everybody's there. MinHS will join. Yeah, but they're all waiting. They're all muted by themselves. This is good. So next race was supposed to be starting at 12:10. We're already behind schedule. But for this next game, the estimate is very high. So surely we'll save up some time. And if we need to delay some of the races by a couple of minutes, we'll do that. If we're too far behind, we will push every run by like 30 minutes or something.
And if everyone submits their run from this race, we will double the number of times on the leaderboard. So everyone go and submit your runs when you're done here. It's a great idea.
Let me check all of the messages that I received. Okay, we good. Bonnie just joined the server. I'm gonna add him to the caster channel as well, so that we can talk to him. So permissions. Let's add Bonnie, my boy Bonnie. Who's gonna talk in Dutch if you make a $100 donation during the turbo run. So please do that.
That's true. And I mean, Dutch is basically English, so I'll still probably be able to understand him.
Surely.
Exactly, we'll all still know exactly what he's saying. I do enjoy listening to Dutch broadcasts of esports because, it does sound a lot like the English broadcast a lot of the time, in the nicest way possible.
So, we have Arnold finishing in a couple of seconds, normally in like less than 30 seconds. He should finish below 56 minutes, which will be a very decent time. Did Level Code finish? I can have a look for you right now. Nope, Level Code has not finished yet. It's only Marius for the time being. And we're gonna wait a bit. He's not too far behind his PB. The Arnold guy is doing very strong for now. And MinHS is trying to catch up, but yeah, he was like 40 seconds behind into the race, 22 seconds behind his PB now. Oh, Arnold just finished in 56.47. Very nice from him. And now we're going to switch to the last POV of the last runner. So let's see. Let's go to P2. Nice. Amazing editing. Out, MinHS. Who's going to have to boot up TrackMania DS as well after that. So while he's booting up TrackMania DS, you will be interviewing Marius. I will be moving him to our Discord channel. We're just waiting for Min to finish. Gonna check if Marius answered my message. Up. Just waiting for him. Okay.
No, as Min is going to get across the line here, 56.30. A little bit.
And Level Code has finished. That's a 5 seconds difference between Level Code and MinHS. Yo. So
that
final time. So first place we have Marius in 52.07. Arnold in second in 55.47. In third, Min in 56.31. And 5 seconds later in 56.36, we have Level Code. Amazing. We're gonna record the race results. GG to everyone. Let's write GG. And we're gonna prepare for the next race. That was amazing. That was pretty good. Yeah. The GG to all of them. Let me boot up the TrackMania DS, all that kind of stuff. I will move Marius to the stream channel so that you can talk to him. Let's move him now to cast. Hello Marius, how you doing?
Hello.
Good job on winning this first Trackathon race. Yeah, very good job. Amazing performance. How did you feel about the race?
Yeah, it went pretty smooth, but the snow cuts.
Yeah.
But I went for a few cuts. And like directly on A4, that is so easy, it never failed. And then I had 3 respawns. It's just such an easy thing. That was like the start of all the bad snow cuts, kinda.
But that's specifically the cut where you had to turn around, reverse down onto the booster, and landed on the booster repeatedly. Was that
was a respawn last checkpoint and then backwards driving and just skip the edge from one road to the other in the air.
Yeah. No, I remember that one as well. Yeah,
usually that should work.
Hey, it came close to working. I think your final time was 52.07, which from what we've heard
I'm gonna leave you. I will go to the runners channel. I will let you talk for a couple of minutes. And then I will prepare the next race with DS runners. All right, see you in a minute.
Perfect.